So this afternoon I want to show you how quick and simple it is to make any cake you like in the Thermomix. This afternoon I'm going to be making a lemon drizzle cake. So whether you just fancy a bit of cake, lastminute.com, or your kids are coming home from school and you want to look like a super mum, this is all you're going to need to do to make a super fast cake. So first thing I've done is to peel the lemon rind off the lemon. You even knew of that too. And then the next thing I've done is just to layer my tray with a bit of baking parchment. Perhaps I should tell you that. So there isn't any need to cover the whole tray with baking parchment. Everyone's trying to save money at the moment, so absolutely no need to do that. Just put a bit of the grease that you're using, so in this case some margarine, on the bottom of the tin, and just cut enough to cover the bottom. That will be enough to stop your cake from sticking to the rest of the tin. All right, so first up, we're going to put all of the lemon rind that we chopped earlier into the Thermomix. And then I'm just going to chop this for 20 seconds on speed 10. Okay, fabulous. So that has all been amazingly grated. So I'm just going to grab my spatula and push all of that lemon rind down to make sure that we get it in our cake. So just a quick scrape around the edge of the bowl. The lemon smells incredible. So fresh and delicious, right? And then we're just going to go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. So first up, we have 225 grams of margarine. Now I'm using stork, which is absolutely fantastic for baking. So highly recommend something along the lines of using stork. So that's 225 grams going into the Thermomix. Okay, almost there. Tiny bit over, just take that out, perfect. Okay, so 225 grams of your choice of margarine or butter. Then we've got 225 grams of caster sugar. So just zero off the scales and add 225 grams of caster sugar. It doesn't matter if you use this white one or the golden caster sugar. So I just speeded up a little bit too much there. So I've gone slightly over, really easy to rectify. Just gonna take some of that sugar out. Okay, one more bit. Perfect, so 225 grams of caster sugar, and then we're gonna add 225 grams of self-raising flour. So this is really similar quantities to when you make something like a Victoria sponge. Lovely. Okay, so we've obviously got our lemon zest in there already. So now I'm just going to add 4 eggs, which I've pre-broken, and I've also just given them a little mix. Okay, and that is it. So I'm going to mix it for 30 seconds on speed 5. So I'm going to take a quick look and see that that has all been mixed really well. There's just a couple of little bits of flour up around the edge. So I'm just going to give it one more final mix around. That is quite incredible. It smells divine. So now I'm just going to pop this straight inside my tin, which I've pre-prepared. So you want to pre-warm your oven to 180 degrees, gas mark 4. And then we're going to be baking this absolutely delicious lemon drizzle cake for between 45 and 50 minutes, maybe even 40 minutes, just depending on your oven. So I've got a gas oven, so mine is pretty speedy. Quite often find that cakes are ready early. So just keep an eye on it. And whatever you do, don't open the oven midway through cooking. And then you just want to stick either a metal or a wooden skewer inside the cake and just make sure that that skewer comes out without any cake mix on it. And if it does, then your cake is ready to come out of the oven. And then normally you would allow a cake to cool down before you put any icing on it. But in this case, I am going to mix up some icing sugar and some lemon juice. And as soon as the cake comes out of the oven, I'm gonna use the skewer to make some holes in the top. And then I'm gonna place or pour my icing all over the top. Okay, and it really is as simple as that. Just smooth across the top of your cake using a spatula. And then pop that in the oven, ready to bake. Now, for those of you who don't know, I do actually sell Thermomix. I'm a Thermomix advisor. I've been an advisor for 6 years, and I would love to help you start off on your Thermomix journey. So my details coming below. Please do give me a shout if you would like to know anything about Thermomix. This month there is a 0% finance offer on, which is really exciting because it means you can spread the cost of Thermomix without paying any extra interest. So do give me a shout and do try this recipe. And if you've got any questions about how to make other cakes in the Thermomix, then please do also get in touch. Thanks for watching. Bye.